35 years. 35 years of gratitude. Your Excellency, Mr. Fang, platform guests, parents, teachers, staff, graduates, other students, and friends. Not everyone has the chance to work on a mission for 35 years. As I mentioned to some of you, my classmates, my high school classmates always laughed at me. He said, Mr. Chan, you only did one thing in 35 years. We changed job from IBM to Cisco to Oracle and all these things, and you are still at one position. That's boring, he said. Well, I was an international student coming to Canada in 1972. My mother is from Singapore. My father was from the Guangdong province. All my 7 brothers and sisters were born and raised in Hong Kong. So, graduates, that's why you see Columbia International College functions in the Hong Kong and Singapore efficiency. I started this task in 1978 when I was working at McMaster and start planning the opening of this school. And as I opened this school in January 1979, I have lots of friends from McMaster helping me, and we all said, don't tell the president, we're all working on Columbia International College. Well, through my sister, I had a vision, a very simple vision, is to set up a school that can best help the international students. Schools that were taking in international students in those days were very basic in facilities. They are in the basement of churches or second floor of a 7-Eleven stores. At that time, public school did not allow international students into their system. They only take in students recently, probably in the last 10, 15 years when they experience declining enrollments. So international student is an afterthought for them. But for us, for me, it was the most important mission. And it was by design that the school is designed for international students. I did not study education when I was at university, but I'm a very concerned and caring individual. When I traveled for the school and met the parents and the children, I saw how worried they were about the children's education. I changed and improved the educational programming and services we offer at Columbia so that students can perform to their best. I'm concerned that parents spend their hard-earned money on their children's education and who decide to send their kids overseas. So we as a school should be sensitive in finding ways, different ways, to deliver success to the students. Also, we need to look after the well-being of the students in terms of safety, not just physical safety, but also safety in what we call ASAP, academic, social, emotional, and physical. We formalized the total care into a system. We turned this into a corporate or school culture. We educate every staff on what ASAP total care education means and what it is all about to the students and parents. So dear graduates, my messages to you are, only a fraction of you will do what you set out to study at university. I study economics. I end up running a school. I believe it is only just under 60% of the people can do what they set out to study at university. My second word is that if you are passionate about what you do, you will have much greater chance of succeeding in it. In fact, I would venture to say that you would definitely be successful in doing whatever you're passionate about and care for. Today, you look at Columbia International College, 1,800 students, 340 staff. You say that's a big success. We become the largest boarding school in Canada and, in fact, the entire North American continent. I have to thank a lot of people around me. Most importantly is my family, my parents, and in particular my sister, Mrs. Pauline Chan. She guided me in formulating of the concept. And like what Mr. Fang was saying, he went through the late 60s and the 70s in the Cultural Revolution. And he said he came out stronger as a person. No different. My father sent me over to Canada to study. He gave me $800 before I boarded the plane. When I arrived at the university, I paid $500 for my tuition fee. I have $300 in my pocket. And I used that $300 to survive for 8 months of study. Okay? Now, you may not even think twice. You spend $300 in a day. Okay? I have to spend $300 over a year. But as Mr. Fang said, that make me stronger. Okay? And like Vicky, I couldn't agree more to her speech, which was a beautiful speech. Life is a beautiful struggle. And for the past 35 years, I only remember the beautiful part. And I also remember the greatness, the kindness that a lot of people extended to me. As I mentioned, when I was studying this school, I was working at McMaster University after I graduated from UBC. And my colleagues and former colleagues offer a lot of help and advice to me at the start of the operation in '79 and early '80s. They included Dr. Campbell Davis, Dr. Norman Archer, and of course, Mr. Patrick Fernando. They were advisors to me for many years at the start of the school. I'm also thankful to all the former staff members and principals, Christine Davis, Mabel Young, Harold Mills, and Anna Shukonik for their contribution to Columbia International College. Of course, Columbia would not be as successful as today with all the current principal, head of schools, teachers, managers, and all the staff members that are working very hard every day. Thanks also go to the following professionals whom I have the privilege to work with over 30 years. Mr. Bob Schwab, my accountant, Mr. Jeff Teal, my legal advisor, and last but not least, whom many of you know is Mr. Jim Campbell, our general manager. He was my first banker when I first started in 1979. Graduates, my last word of advice to you today is remember all your friends, as Vicky said. Remember your family. Remember your colleagues. Be thankful, generous, and kind to them. Without them, I would not be where I am today. And graduates, be thankful and gracious to the people around you today and in the future. In particular, be thankful to your families who deserve your special heartfelt thank you when you see them, when you travel back for your holiday or next time when you meet them. Graduates, I hope with your support now and in the future, you will tell your friends and relatives about your positive experience at Columbia, and that Columbia will continue to deliver its unique and very successful ASAP Total Care education to many more international students over the next 35 years. And I hope, as you can see today, We're making changes to the front of the school. And I hope this is a symbol of the new 35 years for Columbia International College. Thank you very much.